Hi guys, this is gsm.com and I'm here with the box of the HTC U11 for an unboxing. So the device has arrived and is the latest HTC flagship right here for testing. First contact with the device, well, here it is. We're handling it right now. We've also previewed it slightly when it appeared back in the middle of May, and this is the current HTC flagship and the first flagship that comes with a water and dust resilient body. It has the beautiful 3D glass at the back and it's priced at $649 in USA. Nice shine here. The core feature is the squeezable edge here left and right, which allows you to trigger some action. Now it's an unboxing, so let's see what's inside the box, and believe me, there's plenty. First we got the charger, which is quite big and I'm sure it does fast charging. Then we got the USB cable. It's actually an USB Type-C, and by the way, this is our first contact with a Snapdragon 835 phone, so one of the most powerful devices on the market. Okay, inside the box we have an adapter. It's an USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio. There is no audio jack on the device, that's why it's here. And a bunch of headphones, special HTC U11 headphones that should offer special acoustics, and also some plugs if you have differently sized ears. Some people have smaller ears, other people have bigger ears. Now these are the headphones. They look quite nice and they're promised to offer very solid acoustics. Now we haven't finished, there are even more accessories. Got here a small rag, which should be mandatory for everyone selling glass covered phones. And finally we've got this plastic cover for the device, this case that's see-through and protects the back side, and also this small metal key used to access the device's slots. So as you can see, quite generous with the accessories HTC this year, and we're happy with them, putting them here for the time being and actually checking out the device itself. Okay, this is the HTC U11 related to HTC U Ultra and the HTC U Play, and let's fire it up and see what the device can do and what the Edge Sense is all about. This may be a big device at 5.5 inches in diagonal, but it's not as huge as the HTC U Ultra. It measures 7.9mm in thickness, the exact same waistline of the Galaxy S7 by the way, weighs 169 grams, and opts for a Super LCD 5 screen with a Quad HD resolution. Inside, I already mentioned the Snapdragon 835 CPU and 4GB of RAM, as well as 64GB of storage and a microSD card slot. Okay, agree. So we have a test device. Next, skip anyway. The setup has started. Next again. Okay. The phone also comes with a 12-megapixel back camera here with dual LED flash and Ultra Pixel 3 technology, as well as optical image stabilization, RAW capture, and also 4K video capture. So let's try and skip this. Don't use. Edge Sense can be set up later. Skip for now. We also have a fingerprint scanner embedded into the home button, and we should be able to finish the setup right about now. So as I said before, 12-megapixel camera at the back. I'm expecting similar if not better performance compared to the HTC U Ultra, which had quite a fine camera, while at the front there's a 16-megapixel shooter, which you do not see every day, and that's pretty impressive. Interestingly, compared to other handset makers out there, we do not have virtual buttons. We have capacitive buttons for the recents, back, and we also have this touch button here for the home. We got LTE category 16 here for the sake of connectivity. There is also NFC, Bluetooth 4.2, Wi-Fi A, BGN. There's a USB Type-C at the bottom, and guess what? 4 microphones available here, as well as a 3000 mAh battery, IP67 protection, and the color choices are sapphire blue, there's amazing silver, and brilliant black. We seem to have the brilliant black model. And also we have 2 front speakers, or better said 2 speakers, one at the bottom and one at the top here. From what I understood, one of them supports the woofer feature and one of them is the tweeter. So woofer down and tweeter up. That's the core of the acoustic experience. Now the phone itself, if you squeeze it like this, you should be able to trigger some gestures. If you press yes, you can do the setup, squeezed 3 times to set up. Okay, now you can set the force of the squeeze. Okay, that's a nice thing. Squeeze to fill up a balloon, and you get the gist of it. With this you can activate apps, features, the camera, the assistant, which by the way can be Alexa or Google Assistant or HTC's own assistant, and that's about it. That's the core of the Edge Sense experience. The camera UI looks like this, very similar to what we saw on the HTC U Ultra. Photo Panorama Pro with a bunch of tweaks, including raw capture, white balance, exposure, ISO, shutter, and also the focusing. You can play with all of them and enjoy the camera, which already received the highest mark available in the DxOMark and is supposed to be one of the best cameras on the market right now on all smartphones you can think of. So this has been the first contact with the HTC U11, the first unboxing of the device, and the first contact with the Snapdragon 835 handset. This is it from gsn1.com. You can find the device at $649. Bye bye.